Hi everyone, I'm Peggy Rometo and this is the Weekly Wake Up. Okay, so we've gotten in the habit of slowing down, bringing our focus inward, taking those 3 long breaths down into the earth and then up through our body to the crown of the head and then flowing all the way back down through the body again, back into the center of the earth, and just cycling that 3 times. We do that because it brings our focus inward. It helps us to let go of any emotion that we're currently feeling so that we can get to a place of neutral. And in that place of being neutral, the divine can give us information. We can receive something that maybe we couldn't get before because we were trying too hard or our mind was busy or we were thinking about something else. So the idea is that when we slow down and we get to neutral, we can become more informed and we can have a better day, we can have a better moment, we can have a better week. So let's go ahead and tune in and then see what's available for us this week. Okay, so go into the heart, do that cleansing breath, and then 3 breaths in and 3 breaths out. So in, go all the way down to the center of the earth. Use your imagination. Imagine white light, strengthening all those psychic senses, and then inhaling that white light back up to the crown of the head. Hold it for a count of 3, and then exhale again, going all the way back down. Okay, so just opening up to some potential frenetic energy left over from last week for those of you that may have felt like things were off a little bit or that you felt like there was some miscommunications happening. I feel like this week as we started out, there may be a little bit of that around, but I feel as we move into this week, you're just going to be more relaxed. Just have a better capacity to be able to be present, to see what goes on. We'll have more energy to be able to get what we need to get done. Things should be slowing down around you. That gives you the time to refocus or to take care of things that you need. Now, for some of us, we just live naturally busy lives, and Mercury retrograde has nothing to do with that for us, and we're still just as busy as ever. But it can influence your communication. So I'm noticing here, possibly even tomorrow, that there may be some crosswords. Crosswords doesn't necessarily mean that somebody's angry with you, but it could just mean miscommunication, and it could mean that somebody is angry with you. So we're just using the words crosswords. So I wouldn't look for somebody being mad at you. I would take it more as let's be clear with our communication and double check when I'm sharing information with somebody that they are hearing it correctly. So I would see that that would be the bigger thing to do, or better thing to do. All right, so let's see what else is in store for us. So just an opportunity for you to get some things done that have been important to you, maybe that have been putting off or you've had to reschedule, that you're finally now are going to happen. Anything from getting your hair done to getting an appointment with an attorney or an accountant. But it just feels like there's this opportunity to get some business done, appointments especially that maybe you hadn't been able to before. So if something pops in your mind, I would try and make a phone call and see if there's a cancellation or something that you can get in to do that. Just because there's a little bit of slowing down, people missing appointments and things, so there could be an opening for you to actually get what you want. All right, let's see what else is in store for us this week. Okay, so there's some people that want to support you, that want to help you, that maybe are interested in you, but you have to help them. In other words, you have to say yes, and you have to make room in your schedule to let them help you. So don't be so resistant or so intent upon keeping things normal that you miss the opportunity to grow or miss the opportunity for something better for you. Because I see there are people around you that are wanting to support you, wanting to help you, but you're not paying attention, or you're a little controlling. in that you don't want to give up control or you don't know how it's going to look. And so you're a little fearful about letting go of the reins or letting other people help you. And this can be any area of your life, from somebody wanting to help you with your relationship to somebody wanting to help you with your business, or maybe create a new job opportunity for you, or even something with your childcare or in-home services where, you know, somebody's offering or suggesting a new nanny to you or a new housekeeper to you, but you know, it's easier to kind of like know one person's faults than to exchange and have somebody new come in and they could be worse. So let go of any fear around that and have an opening or an opportunity to have conversation and to see what's there for you. Because I do feel like there's this connection that's wanting to happen, but a lot of us are hanging on really tight to control, to what we know is normal and to what feels familiar. And that isn't a way to really help us grow or to improve things. So just be aware that Mercury retrogrades can help us, you know, reboot, regrow, reconfigure, right? It's time to let go of things, move through stuff. It's a great time. A lot of people really like to, you know, or feel the need to clean closets and go through cupboards and get rid of stuff in the car and sell things. And it's a great time for all of that. Not such a great time to buy anything, but a really great time to get rid of stuff. Okay, so let's see what else is in store for us this week. A lot of busyness. There's also, you know, there's the duality, right? So it's like, you know how you have this space and suddenly you feel like you've got time, and then all of a sudden it gets filled with, you know, chaos, like a lot of stuff happening at once. So you know, when you do say yes, suddenly things may take off quickly for you in a positive way. So my new favorite phrase I like is relax into it, right? So instead of like leaning forward and you feel like you're going to tumble forward because things are going too fast and you don't feel comfortable with it, if you kind of just breathe and relax into, okay, what is this? All right, what are we doing here, right? And for some people, it's doctor's appointments. They're going to a new doctor. Maybe you've been diagnosed with something that's a little scary. Just slow down, just take a moment, do your research, get more than one opinion, relax into the idea of taking care of yourself, relax into the idea of getting into a new exercise routine or going into a different gym or going into a different type of class. Whatever it is that your body is needing, there's an opportunity this week for you to get it. So again, slow down. What have you been putting off? You know, what is it that needs to be done? What have you said, God, I'm going to do that, and you haven't done it? So this is a week to make the time for it. There is time for it. You just have to schedule it. Okay? All right, so let's see what else is available for us this week. There's a part of you that has this, that's always all-knowing, that has a real sense of peace and solitude and comfort, that wants to come bubbling up. It wants to feed you. It wants to nourish you. And you're being asked to recognize it, to slow down, and to allow it to comfort you, to allow it to fill your being, right? And if we can just take a moment, you know, 2 minutes every hour if we need, to slow down. Maybe some of you can feel it now. I can feel it 2 places. I can feel it up in the heart, and then I can also feel it really low down in the root chakra, like a bubbling up, right? Like just this energy of rolling up, as if it's coming up through us and filling us. And it's a quiet, but it feels very quiet and subtle, and it opens, like there's a rolling opening energy to it. So if you can bring your focus inward and sort of try to feel that, you may start to get a sense of what I'm talking about. And so if you just relax into it, one of the ways, if you're not that feeling sensitive yet, you can just use your breath. You can bring your focus down to your tailbone, you know, so if you bring all your focus down, if you even put your hand there in the small of the back and lean into it or lean into the chair, and so it triggers your mind, oh, that's where I need to put my focus, bring it there. And if you bring all your energy there and let go of the rest of the body, suddenly you may feel weighted down there. It may feel a little heavier down there, and you feel a little more relaxed around top, right? So just some ways to start to get you to train the mind to slow down, to become more grounded. And when we become more grounded, we're calmer, we can think clear, right? It's easier to allow our intuition to work. We become more automatic in terms of our knowing, that part of us that just knows, oh, I know to do this, I know to do that, right? So it removes a lot of the back and forth. Is this right? Is this wrong? Is it the right thing to do? So that part of you that is wanting us to slow down, allowing us to become present, is easier to reach this week. So I invite you to take a time, once or twice a day. For those of you that have, the iPhones or the watches, set the 2-minute timer every hour, just to stop and to invite that energy in. It's going to help you to become more in touch with you, taking care of yourself. It'll help you become more present. It will release so much stress because you're not going. And just taking that minute, those 2 minutes, it helps you to slow down so you can actually accomplish more. Okay, so for those of you that think, oh God, I don't have time to do that, try it. Actually take the time. You'll find that you're clearer and you'll actually get more done. All right, you guys, that's it for the weekly wake up. I'm going to leave it on that note. It's grounded, it's healing, it's cathartic. Yes, there's a lot of busyness around us that we can get involved in and that we're still, inclined to do. But if you can just slow down a little bit every hour, allow this really meditative, relaxing, peaceful energy that's available to all of us inside of us. It's restorative. It's going to really allow you to get a lot done this week while at the same time feeling relaxed and restored. All right, you guys, have an amazing week. Enjoy yourself, take care of yourself, and I look forward to connecting with you again next week.